In this layout tutorial, I am going to show you the different parts of the toolbar. Each layout container and element has a toolbar, but the toolbar options may vary based on the container or element. We get to the toolbar by pressing the cog on the container or element handle. This is our toolbar. Some options that all of the toolbars have in common are classes, styles, attributes, HTML tag, alias ID, and hyperlink options. I'm going to go over some of the basic and most used options from the toolbar. For this section, we'll see the tab Background. This tab allows you to set the background image. You can either choose an image from the media library, which has all of the images that have been placed on the website so far, or you can upload images by choosing Browse. Then you choose the aspect ratio of the image and crop it accordingly. You can also choose the background size. The default size is cover, but you can change it to no repeat, repeat auto, and repeat size. If you choose repeat size, then there are more settings to choose from, such as height and width. If I go over to the Styles tab, we will see the styles that we've specified for our background image. You can change these, delete styles, or even add styles. This is one of the rare cases where we will use the Style tab to create inline styles for an element. A better practice is to add any styles to an element using the global CSS or page CSS, which we will be reviewing in the Sass versus global CSS video. In a section, I can also upload a background video. It needs to be in the MP4 format in order to work. In our toolbar, you will also see the tab for Projection Stamp. This is where you can turn a specific container into a projection or stamp in order to turn it into a pre-built item for use throughout the site. To learn more about projections and stamps, check out our Projections and Stamps tutorial video. The toolbar also includes attributes, where you can add attributes such as data offset, an HTML tag alias ID, where you can define an HTML tag or assign an ID to the container or element. For example, if I go over to this element, I could change this node tag to a P instead of a div, which will change the style based on what we have specified in our CSS. The final tab on a toolbar is Hyperlink. You can learn more about hyperlinking and using the wrapper alias ID in our hyperlinking and anchor linking tutorial video. As you explore the different elements, you will notice different options in their toolbars. One option that is different than what we have seen so far is on the heading toolbar. The first option when we open the heading toolbar is called Heading. This allows you to change the heading priority from H1, H2, H3, and so on. On the left side of every toolbar, you will also see the options to minimize the toolbar, refresh the toolbar, check out the node settings, delete this node, or navigate through different nodes around this node. This has been a basic tutorial on the toolbar.